sorry. It was that thing. It's the itchy trigger finger.
Ooh.
Yeah. So hey, we're here today. How are you doing, my
I'm
lovely
doing
lady?
great. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. So we are doing a rare Thursday today. We got several people here on Facebook, and we got some people on our YouTube. We got some on Miss Cloud. We've got some on our Twitch. We've got people all over the place, and people logging in on QVO Radio. We've got them all over the place. So we are doing a special because I have to make it up for a very special lady that we have today that is rising up the charts. She's got a great new song. She's doing some great things. This is an incredible young lady who's doing so many things, and I'm so excited to have her on the show. And just first of all, how has your week been so far?
It's been amazing. So as you can tell, I have a new space that it's not quite done yet, but you can like I'll move over. You guys could take a little peek.
It looks
It's
nice.
getting there. It's getting there.
It's so purple. It's like it's like
Well,
Prince.
purple's my favorite color, so it just kind of felt fitting. So
So
yeah.
with all that said, and we've got plenty of people that are watching. So without further ado, let's go ahead and who do we got today, Ilda?
We have the beautiful and talented Kiana.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll that intro. All right. Yeah, yeah. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Hi.
We already got Cheeky chiming in. She says, hello, guys, in Denton, Texas. You know what? I'm feeding back into your phone, I think. Your headphones, maybe?
Is that better?
Well, no. I'm saying I'm feeding back. I can hear myself.
Oh.
No. Not anymore. That
Okay,
was
I think I
weird.
got it.
That was weird.
Yay.
That was weird. Okay, that's cool. Hey, Chickies, how are you doing, girlfriend? She was singing yesterday, so that was really cool. So like,
Aw.
yeah, and I dropped in. I was like, "Hola, chica." So, how are you doing, Miss Kiana? How are you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for having me today.
You bet.
I'm
No,
doing
no, it's
well.
wonderful. Sorry,
Just
I do
resting.
apologize. I have to say I apologize first of all because of the fact that I had to redo the show. We had it planned before. It's just that I was not able to make it back in time, and it was my fault, And but no, it's good to have you here, and so that we could talk to you and do it justice. I didn't want to be rushed. I didn't want it to be late, but I'm glad that you're here. So for those people that don't know who you are, let's get a little bit of background for you. You are from New Mexico, correct? She's breaking up. You're breaking up, darling.
Yeah.
So she is from New Mexico. She's with
Oh, we lost her.
well, we lost her.
Oh. She'll
Oh,
come back.
she'll come back. So she's from New Mexico. She's with Shell Shock Records, and she um, she has a great song, Super Away, that's been doing a lot of great
Mhm.
things. And so she's just been doing a lot of great things. She's from New Mexico. She's just a recent college student, if I'm not mistaken. So she's not like she's a very young person, but that doesn't
Uh,
mean that she's new to music. As far as she's got some wheels on her. She's done her thing, which is always great. Um,
Yeah, she's phenomenal. I actually ran across a video of her singing the national anthem, and that's a very hard song to sing, and the girl just, like, knocked it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, she
I
does.
was like, "Wow."
And that's a really hard song to sing. People don't realize how hard that song is to sing, because of
Mhm.
the fact that um, you know, they take it for granted because they hear it all the time and around football games and basketball games, blah 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 blah, and it's not. I have a friend who he's a country singer and he tried to sing it. I'm trying to rearrange my camera so that way it doesn't look weird on the deal. But yeah, it's not it's not an easy song to sing.
It's not.
It's not at all. Patricia Vargas from Houston, Texas.
Hi,
The,
Patricia.
the blondie herself. Hey, she says hi. How are you doing, sweetheart? She's a talk about a powerhouse and a natural. I was able to help her out in Las Vegas. She just said she was having a little issue with her video equipment, and I was able to jump in and dun dun dun, dun here it comes to
Oh,
save the
Lawrence to the
day.
rescue.
And I saved the day, and she just jumped in and she did great. And then one of the big bad boys from the Tejano scene himself, man, Daniel, got to see it. Daniel, thank you so
Hi,
very much.
Daniel.
Yeah, it's always awesome to have Daniel here as support. I really do appreciate everything that you do. And guess who's back? She's back.
Yes.
Yay!
I told you she'd be back.
Okay, there we go.
You're back. It's okay, sweetheart.
Sorry
We're
about
we're no, don't apologize. It happens. It happens. You're in New Mexico. You know
that.
that that's I don't know how are you, like, in the boonies, New Mexico, or
No,
because
I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I just left real fast and I got back on, so it's okay now.
that's because you're in Hurley, right? In Hurley, New
Yes,
Mexico. You know
yes.
what? You know what? I have an interesting fact about
Mm.
Kiana that you may not know. Okay, because this is really interesting. 2023.
She's
Okay,
like, I even know what it is.
Oh, what do you know?
2023. Let me read this out there. Hurley clerk Lori Ortiz said that Huerta meets the qualifications to be on the city council. She was
Wow.
unanimously voted in at 18 years old to the Cobre from she's a Cobre High School senior. She sat as a city councilman for the
That's
state of Nuevo.
impressive.
Can you
Thank
believe
you.
that? What?
Oh
Till
my
November
goodness.
2023, she was sworn in on her
Wow.
what? What?
Hey,
Hello?
if you need some help on your next campaign, I do have campaign experience.
Yes, I do
I
too.
might. I'm considering running again in November.
Rick
Go,
Bella,
girl. I've got your back. You just let me know.
Thank you.
all
That'd
right.
be really helpful.
Rick is joining us. Hey, how you doing, Rick? Rick Valderrama joining the house.
Who's Rick
Araceli.
Valderrama?
You know,
Araceli Vasquez. She's a beautiful
starting
singer.
starting with the town, it was an interesting story. Would you like me to share that with you guys?
Yes, please.
Well, I read it.
Okay.
I did read it how it came about, but please, you share your
Okay.
story because I
So
know it's always better for coming from you. Yeah, she is beautiful, Araceli. That's
so
right.
okay. In my town, we have something we don't have something that a lot of towns unfortunately did have, and that's the ability to own chickens. And I remember telling my mom I was so hurt because I remember when we had them as pets, they were the best kind of pet. They were super entertaining, and we weren't allowed to have them anymore, unfortunately, from an ordinance within the town. So I wanted to talk to my mom and see, because she is the code enforcer here in Hurley, and see if I could maybe set up a meeting with the town or maybe present something at the next town meeting to where I can put in my 2 cents about possibly getting chickens. And so I remember contacting the town and I actually saw that they had a vacancy on one of their seats. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go for it.
Well, that's
So
that's
it started with
great.
chickens. And then eventually I was like, I'm just going to go for it. And now we do have chickens,
Wow.
thankfully.
So did you have like opponents running against you, or was it just you by yourself?
I
Or
did. I was running against someone else.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
gosh.
There was somebody else. Can you
Yeah.
imagine losing to an 18-year-old over chickens.
Oh my god.
Hey, but you
I
got your
believe
chickens.
I
yes,
don't know.
and
My
his
speech was pretty good too.
yeah, his was the biggest priorities we've got right now is water. He was like water and trying to get more business here to pick up the liveliness of this town, which is kind of a go-to thing. That's kind of for a
It's
councilman.
basic.
That's kind of like so. Tell me, Miss July, why should you be Miss America? I want world peace.
World peace.
That's the little thing, you know. Araceli says that Ali says, little Ali says, "Hi,
Hi,
Keana."
Ellie.
She's-
Hello.
yeah,
Oh.
Oh.
we
So,
interviewed her
how
not
many
too long
chickens
ago.
do you have?
And then that's the ironic part.
So wait, you fought for all these chickens and you don't even have a chicken?
I'm too busy. I've been trying to convince my mom and dad, like, please let me have chickens. I worked so hard.
you had you worked hard. That was part of my
Oh my
campaign. I look
god.
like a hypocrite because I don't have any chickens. Come on.
You're like, hey, if I get enough chickens, then we can sell eggs for a lot cheaper than the grocery
Yeah.
store.
I have a chicken. It's in a bucket in my microwave, but it's not.
That's the best kind of chicken, honestly, but
I don't. No, I mean
As
I
long as
can
it's
understand.
fried.
You know what? You know what? I'll give you an interesting fact.
okay.
This is an interesting fact because I'm full of all of these weird facts and stuff like that. But in Georgia, it is against the law to have sex with chickens. Now, it begs to ask the question: is apparently
I
there's
just have
something
no
that was
words.
apparently something going on that was so rampant that it necessitated the passing of a law to make it illegal to have sex with a chicken.
It's a pandemic over
There
there.
was there was like a
Wow.
serial chicken rapist or something. I don't know, but they have a law. It exists.
Wow.
What?
Dang.
And I thought Texas was waiting
See,
because
but
Texas.
wait, the
Congress is
fact
on
that
that.
you know that is kind of concerning.
I have to because I have a radio show. I have to
Here you
do
go.
all these strange
Speaking of
knowledge.
chickens.
I have this.
Like,
Yeah, come on, when you're on the radio, you have to have all of this knowledge, right? You have to have all of this, you know. Like Fort Worth has a law that says it's illegal for you to have a horse on the second floor of a hotel. Apparently, there's a problem with horses wanting to rent out the second floor of hotels. I didn't know this, but it is true. It is on the books. It's a
so
law.
wait, how did you find this out? Did you actually try to take a horse up to the second floor? Like,
No, no, no. I read it. I
oh,
read
Interesting.
it. Believe it or not, it's in the books. You know,
I was like, did you test this theory?
no, no, no. It's no trial and error. It is honestly, it's all written down. So I just read the book. You know, it's
Yeah.
that's yes,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the place. Maybe it's Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, but it's illegal to have an ice cream cone in your back pocket, like an ice cream.
yeah, that's
Wow.
cool. I don't know if it's I don't know where that's interesting. I would have thought it would be like Chicago because that's where the birthplace of the ice cream cone came from was in Chicago. You know, during the World Fair, 19. I know that, yeah, in Chicago was the birthplace of the snow
Dang.
cone because it happened in World's Fair in 19 and like
Wow.
yeah, people don't know that it happened in
I wish I could
19.
remember facts like that. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast.
Not a good though. How are you doing? She's got to do how about she's really, really good. Rick says Indio is my silent partner of a few KFCs.
But why not churches?
Because I don't go to church.
Oh my goodness.
It's bad, bad. If we need to know interesting facts, run to Indio. Thank you so very much.
That's for
Yes, I
sure.
do have these interesting facts. I do.
He charges $5 per fact.
I'll give it away. I give it away. I don't know. For free. Why not? So, Keanu, we were able to have just a chit chat at the radio gala there in San Antonio. I went down, and Ilda was there, which I don't want to get into too much because you know she's a little touchy about that subject because I did interview her there.
What,
You know,
yeah, see, Keana already wants to know the whole story. You told on yourself.
just- we were just gonna touch
Go
on
for
it.
it. Go for it.
No, I
Go
didn't.
for
No,
it.
it was not. It was
Then why
a
even bring it
little.
up?
It was just,
You
I
put it on the spot.
it was. I know it's
Put
every time.
yourself on the
Every time.
spot.
That's what it is. It was just.
Just wait till we start talking about firemen.
We're not gonna talk about firemen today. It's not.
Keana, would you like to hear about firemen?
I think
No,
I did.
no, you
See?
don't, Keanu. You really don't. It's not. It's not. It's not one of those things.
That is so much more entertaining than how you just did not interview me at the Internet Radio Gala. But you know, I mean, firemen.
It is
Our
okay. So
whole
moving on.
thing, there are no. She gets to hear about firemen.
Oh,
Hey, she's on the city council. She needs to hear about firemen. This is a very important topic. It's public
Right up there,
safety.
with chickens. Right up there. Laura Science, Leona Promotions is in the house.
No, but my idea, Keana, if you're interested, you know, and we can run this by Shelly. I hope she's watching because I think it's a really good idea. Is we're gonna have a music video. It'll be a Tejano music video with all of us female Tejano artists, but surrounded by firemen.
No. You left out one detail.
you better not leave
Topless.
me out of that.
Topless firemen.
Yeah.
No shirts.
Shirtless fireman.
Shirtless firemen.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
See, Keanu's on board. Look at that. I'm on to something.
That's great. So we just
Hey, it could be like the number one video in the whole world. You never know.
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
I would mimic any single those
Right?
videos.
And we don't even have to sing anything. We could just have music there and we're just enjoying the
I would watch
firemen.
that video on replay until it got to 1,000 views.
I would start a fire just to watch that, you know, just a little one like a candle, you know.
The more you know. Araceli says, Keanu, we enjoy your videos that you make. I am certain. Is there a certain software that you use or a special mic that you use in your videos? That you,
I wish. I feel like I'm struggling. I just use my phone and yeah. I have this softball it's a snowball mic I got from Walmart and I occasionally use it in my videos. But most of the time I just do it raw.
when I interviewed you at the radio gala, there was somebody else that joined us as well, and that guy is Dez himself. Awesome to see y'all in the same place.
Yes.
Dez, the man, yeah, he's
He is so awesome.
I need his secrets. You didn't give me your secrets about your mic. Like you
Yes.
right? He's got a great mic. It's not like me. I have this expensive mic to make me sound so good.
I should have
Mine's
used
a cheap
like
knockoff. My whole setup was like $40. No shame, but it sounds good.
That's how I roll though.
I'll send
will
it
buy
to you.
it.
I got it from Amazon.
Okay. I was thinking about buying like a nice mic on Prime Day, but
There you go. Madison says, wow, she says, love all the female Tejanas. Yes.
I think Madison should be in our fireman video too.
Ay, Dios mío. There you go. There we go. Lots of love. You know what? Madison's such a sweetheart. I've been, like I said, I've been under the weather for a while, ever since I got back from Vegas, and she's been checking up on me. She's a really good friend. And Michelle, her mom, is a very good friend of mine, and she calls me all the time. And actually, I was talking to Hilda just a while ago. I was like, "Oh, Hilda, we gotta hurry up. We gotta get ready."
He's like, "We got 15 minutes," and I'm like,
We
"Oh,
gotta get
okay.
ready.
Like, I'm ready."
I gotta go tinkle real quick.
I'm like, let me just turn off the big light and I'm good.
Yeah, well, I had to get myself certified, girlfriend. I gotta get all certified.
Filter.
Right. So your song Super Erewe, that was a great song. Now, tell us a little bit how that song came about. Now, did Shelly bring it to your attention, or did you have something in mind, or how did that song come about?
That was all Kelly and the Shell Shock family. She was looking for a video that would really suit my tone of voice, and I think she hit it on the spot with that song. I was really able to show my control with vocal ability with that, and I hope like for this next song I can maybe build a little bit more. But yeah, it was
Yay.
all Shelly.
Now, I will tell you this. Let's be clear.
Mm,
Kiana she's new to Tejano music, but she's not a new singer. She's got her own group, and she's been singing for a while now. I mean,
Wow.
you got a group that you perform with there
yes.
in New Mexico. What's the name of your group? Yeah,
Siempre.
yeah. See, siempre. That's the T-shirt that she's wearing. So, by
Oh
the
yeah.
way, see, Lawrence knows a lot of things, man. I got a lot of,
You know this Amo. How do you know this? I'm just kidding.
I got smarticles, girl.
Stalker.
Smarticles. Madison says we love you, Lawrence. Ah, thank you,
Aw.
Mika. I love you too. And then I'll send you $5 in a minute. So is that Cash App or is it Venmo? Because
Cash App.
Cash App is the best.
it's always for the love.
But yeah, I've been singing with Siempre for I believe a little bit over 2 years now, maybe three. And whenever I originally started music, I was actually in theater.
Oh wow.
I did a couple productions when I was younger, and around that time, I was also singing the national anthem here and there for community events and school events. And I feel like the national anthem is what really got my voice out there, though.
Hmm.
Yeah, and now, like I was saying earlier, national anthem is such a hard song to sing. People don't realize how difficult it is until you try it. So many have done it. You know what? It reminds me of the of the what's that female from the Black Eyed Peas, Fergie,
Turkey.
Fergie.
when she did it at the the NBA Finals. Oh
She was putting her own creative spin on it, okay?
and everybody
Just
was
not
enjoying it.
everybody is into that style.
Everybody was enjoying it with a nice laugh.
Oh, Lawrence.
It was. I didn't laugh. I mean, they did. It was horrible. Shelly Laddie,
Hey,
girl,
Shelly.
how are you doing? Welcome back. Madison, she starts laughing on that one. Yeah, no, it was. It was, but yeah, that goes to show that it is a difficult song. I mean, Ilda, you sing the song, you sing the national anthem. You know how difficult it is. It's not for everybody. And like I was telling you
It's a
earlier,
challenge. It really is. It's a challenge. It's probably one of the hardest songs to sing.
it takes control, is what it is. It
And
takes control.
girlfriend, like, oh, I saw one of your videos and I think it was, I don't know if it was a soccer game or a baseball game, but it was
Was
outside. It was
it was
recent.
It was,
yeah, it
yeah,
was a soccer game. It
soccer
was
Yeah.
game.
a
And I was
soccer game.
like, girlfriend can sing. She's knocked that thing out of the park. I was like, wow. No, like I was super, super impressed.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it was an excellent version of the song. And it's hard to stay traditional. A lot of people they tend to cut it short because of the fact that it is such a difficult song and hitting some of those notes, but it was really awesome. And then you're there with your band, and it's funny because you're like extremely younger than most of your bandmates.
Yeah, they're all my grandpas. They adopted me.
Yeah,
Aw.
they're like, oh my gosh, man. Just
That's
so
awesome. I bet that they have a lot of wisdom and experience that they pass on to you. And
Yeah.
when I started my very first band, it was just a whole bunch of everybody was 55 and over.
Yep.
And I loved it because it's like you just have a whole group of daddies and they all take care of you and they all tell you, don't do this, don't do that, and don't talk to that boy over there.
Especially that one.
Yes. They give you the
Girl,
boys are trouble at this age.
yes,
Um,
we're all like that. We're all like that. My granddaughter asked me, when can I date? Well, 32. Why 32?
32.
Good enough for the Lord, it's good enough for you. He died at 32, so you can start dating at 32. So that's that's the
So my question is, how do you juggle it all? You're on city council, you have a band, you're in school, I'm assuming, right?
I'm
Yes?
starting in the fall, yeah.
you
Oh,
started.
wow. Oh, so you okay, yeah. So how do you juggle it all? Like I'm baffled at how
Uh,
you just are so good at everything.
I don't know.
It's not
You're like, I'm
working
gonna find out in a couple of weeks.
I just kind of get going and it hasn't stopped. No, really, I have a lot of thanks, especially to my mom. She helps me stay on track, and sometimes if I get overwhelmed, she'll take on things and she'll keep track of dates for me. And it's just she's like my momager, I like to say. But she
Aw.
definitely helps me so much keeping track of everything because it could get overwhelming at times. There was one week where I had 7 gigs that whole filled 7 in one week, and it was a
Oh,
lot,
wow.
maybe multiple per day, and she definitely helped me a lot.
Girl, I want your energy because, man, I'm pushing 40, okay? And I'm just like, man, I'm ready for a nap by like 11 o'clock in the morning. It's nap time. Let's go.
But yeah, definitely when I start college, I hopefully won't be juggling as much on my plate. I think I'm just gonna focus on school and music, and maybe I'll have a work study. Yeah, and then that's it. I'm good.
Norma and Tony Castro, they say, "What's up? How you doing?"
Hello.
Shelly's like, "This kid."
No, it was crazy. Like I was in all the clubs in high school and in sports and
Shelly's like, "Really, Hilda? You're young." And you know what? You have Shelly
Jeez.
as a mentor, and I mean, Shelly's been she started it when she was like 10. You know,
yeah.
she was professional at 12. She was like on the road 12, so she can really give you, some pointers. Hey, speak about talent. Good friend Angel Jimenez. Hi,
Angel.
Angel. She's
Hello.
doing wonderful with her song. Shelly's like my 51-year-old ass.
Shelly, I think I need to be taken under your wing so you can teach me how to have energy at 39.
There you go.
Because it's not doing me any good right now.
She- and mind you, Shelly didn't technically retire. She just stepped away from touring. So she's like, really, because when I had that conversation, Shelly, really, are you gonna? She's like, well, I'm not gonna tour anymore. Okay, that's better because touring thing, yeah, okay, that's cool. Because I mean, when I talked to Mama Lattice, she was like, she missed the people on the road. She didn't miss the road. She just missed the people that were on the road. And because she's always like, oh, I've known Lawrence forever. And she's like, I keep saying that. I was like, it's okay, you have known me
Oh,
forever, but but it's like that. I think COVID did that to us. That I remember talking to David Legarza not too long ago, and he said the same thing when he was with COVID. When COVID hit, uh, he stayed home for 2 years, and then it's like, well, you have to travel 8 hours to be in Arizona, and he's like, do I want to go to Arizona for 2 hours, and then drive back? Because he really enjoyed being home. And it's once you've done it for so long, because he's done it forever, I mean, since the 70s, and Shelly's done it for so long, you know and she's ready to move on with her career and do something new and something different. And when she talks about singing to her patients, you should listen to her. Just pay attention to when she talks to you about talking, I mean, singing to her patients. Her eyes light up, her face lights up. I mean, it's something she's so passionate about. I really, I really admire that about her. She's found a new love, and I'm so happy for her. I mean, I miss not being able to see her anymore because I was sick for such a long time. I wasn't able to see her for a long time, and so just seeing her, you know, a couple of more times before she decided to hang it up. I was so happy for that. But I'm happy for her.
aw. Well, you
Yeah.
have an excellent, excellent teacher. She's a role model to so many of us in the business. And so just soak it up, soak up all of the wisdom she has. She's amazing. And I will tell you this, I have seen so many of the new artists that she's bringing on board, and each and every one of you are incredibly talented in your own unique, like little style, and it's so wonderful to see. And you guys are just such great people too. You're so bubbly and energetic, and to be young again.
Uh, come here. Let me bleed you dry, girlfriend. Let me bottle that up and bleed you dry.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
funny.
Velvet says it's a beautiful mentor. Yes, she is. She's a beautiful
Yes.
mentor, but I will say this. It's also Shelley knows what she's doing. She knows she can spot some true talent in her, and when she told me that what she was doing, one of the things that she said was she was looking for vocalists. She was looking for people that could sing, and that was one of the things that she wanted was vocalist. And here you come along, and you know, um, you you're just your vocal ability, your raw talent in itself is
Mhm.
just amazing. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
You deserve all the accolades that you've been given. You really do, and it's wonderful because of the fact that you've done so much already by yourself, and then you have this you know you have so much ahead of you. And Shelly can open so many doors for you. Actually, she's just chiming in. She says, "We have new Kiana music in the works."
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, ominous. So,
She
yeah,
called me yesterday about that, and I wanted to like just jump up and down and
yeah.
wave my hands in the air.
I don't know if
Let's
she
be
told you.
honest, you actually did that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know if she told you the process, but sometimes when she writes a song for you, she dreams about you. You know, she'll have like a dream about you, and then she's like, she'll write it down, which is really really cool.
Hey,
Because
that's the ultimate right there. I want Shelly
yeah, I
Ladders to
know.
dream about me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said that she dreamt about me. It was a nightmare, but it's just like, ay cucuy.
And she woke up real fast, right?
No te voy a matar, lo que te voy a hacer te va a gustar. Yeah, it's just
But
like,
it's such a wholesome and it's such a weird feeling, and I love it to think that I inspire someone to make music. It's just so cool. It's so
yeah.
cool.
Angel
That is
says
so
Kiana is
awesome.
amazing and so talented. Yeah, and so
Oh,
are
thank
you. Angel's
you.
Aw.
just as talented and just as beautiful.
Angel's a sweetheart.
Yes,
I
and
know. I was
I
like,
have
I'm
a
so
video.
happy.
I have a video of Angel where she was singing and it was cold. Okay, and she's singing, and you could see where she takes a breath, and when she lets it out, you could see the condensation coming from her voice, and that's how cold it was. And she was just power, and it was
She
amazing.
nailed it.
She nailed it. She definitely did. Shelly Latta says she giggled the whole time. Janie Rios joining us. She says, "Hello there from Conroe, Texas."
Hi,
Hi.
Janie.
How are you doing, Janie? Nice to see that you're joining us there on the YouTube. That's cool. So no, as far as with you and what is first of all, real quick, what are you going to go to school for?
I'm going to school for nursing.
Nursing. Oh,
Wow.
so
For much of the same reason Shelly wants to get into nursing too, which is
yeah,
kind of cool.
yeah, be cool. I
That is
mean,
awesome.
I would not. I mean, I'm not I don't know. I couldn't be a doctor, because I would be so bad at, doctor, my shoulder hurts when I do this. Don't do that. I'm cured. It's just like
Yeah. Done.
talk,
Next one. Let's go.
Like
next
next.
patient.
He'll be the guy who charges like $1,000 an hour. Little 5-minute consultation, $1,000.
Alfredo, how are you doing, brother? Nice of you to join us. Norma Salazar from Michigan. Hey, how's it going, Norma? She says hello. Yeah, she's from up there in Michigan. I wish I
Hi,
was.
Norma.
Yeah. And Alfredo, he's from Conroe, Texas.
Hey, Alfredo.
I believe Alfredo is Allie's grandfather. And
Oh
yeah,
Aww.
yeah. I love Allie. She's so cute.
yeah, she is. She's
And
got
she
a.
can sing.
Yes, we had her on the show, what, like 2, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks ago, talked
Yeah,
about her
she's so
gifts.
awesome too.
Shelly's saying, sing, sing, sing. Sing what? She doesn't need to sing. She's a singer. I know she's got
Lawrence, I
talent.
think she wants you to sing.
Me? Okay. I'm gonna sing this song that I wrote. This is a I'm gonna let you in on this exclusive song that I wrote. It's a song about struggle, strife, and recovery. And it's an emotional song because I'm an emotional person. And it's about a spider, and it's struggling, and it crawls up this water spout. Okay. Look, do not laugh at my pain here. Okay. So it's going up this water spout. Okay. And then just as it's reaching the precipice of where it's wanting to be, down comes this rain, this horrible rain, and it washes this spider out. But does he let that take him down? No, nay, I say to you, will he withdraw quietly out into the night? He will not. He stands tall, and he goes back up that water spout. And I call it the eye of the tiger.
I heard that Eye of the Tiger. I got a text from someone that said that. What?
Just, I was like, I know, por favor.
Was I meant to hear this message? I need more of your music.
Yes, I know. I love your song. Awesome vocals, Alfredo says. So, my song or her song? Because mine was just deep. It was just, you know.
But yours is more like a poem.
The itsy, itsy spider. Went up, went up, went up, went up, went up, went up.
And I think it's time for a commercial break.
See, you don't know a good thing. That's the deal. You don't appreciate true talent. But my mom says that I'm a great singer, and I listen to my mommy. So yes, I still call her mommy. So yes, mijito.
Deaf Ear Records.
Deaf Ear Records.
I love it. I know it's a good one, Shelly. That's a good one.
You're not nice. You are not nice. Keana's vocals. Let's be clear. Keana's
Yeah, let's go back to Keana's vocals. Aren't they amazing?
All right, that's Keana's vocals, definitely not Lawrence's because he's just horrible. We've all chimed in, even Lawrence chimed
So
in.
let's go back to your song, Keana. Tell us about that recording experience.
Yeah,
Let's
recording.
get off the spider business.
Actually, yes, of course. No, to be honest with you, yes, the song Super Anyway, it encompasses your voice in a very unique way because of the fact that your voice is so different in the sense that um, it's kind of on a lower register for a female. It's I mean, you have good power. You're able to deliver greatly, which is it's an awesome thing for you. So please, what was it like when you heard the song and you were told, "Hey, sing this song"? Because the way Shelly tells it, you were just ready to hop on and ready to rock and roll with it.
Yep. I was excited. Jumping up and down with my hands in the air. Oh my God! I was kidding. No, really, I'm not joking when I say that.
Yeah.
You can visualize it.
I was actually at Lawrence's house while I was working on the mix. That's right.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Yeah. She
I
was.
wonder if that was the video that she sent me. She sent me like a video of it playing. That might have been your house.
Wow, I don't know. So
The pieces come together.
there you go. Now you know.
So connected.
And
It's the spider.
the rest of the story.
Random facts, right?
Right? DJ Mondo joining us. Mondo Loco. He says she has an amazing voice. Yes, she does.
Yes.
Not just
100% agree.
100% agreed. No, the voice and the beautiful, the beauty that goes along with it. She was multitasking, but Shelly, you're always multitasking. She's always is, and she was telling on me at the same time. She was like, "Lawrence did not eat." She was telling my wife, and I was like, "Hey, that's not cool."
Did you get grounded?
Hell yes, I did. Of course, I'm always in trouble. What are you talking about? No,
See, and then you wonder why she doesn't follow you on TikTok.
let's not talk about that one.
Backfired.
I bet she follows Keana on TikTok.
Yes, she does. My wife doesn't follow me on TikTok. She follows Hilda on TikTok. All right. She follows you on
No,
TikTok.
let's get this story straight. She joined TikTok just so she could follow me.
This is true. This is very true. That's horrible.
Awkward. I'm just kidding.
But I bet she follows Keana, so I don't
I
know,
know she does. I know.
Lawrence, I don't know what to tell you, man.
How about I'm sorry? That's really good. I just like, I don't know. No. How about this? Let's go ahead and listen to the song Super Anyway real quick so that way people can know what the song is that we've been talking about this whole time. And I made this little video for you, just to kind of little thing that, just a little deal that I do for most artists that don't have one already. And she's like, share the live, y'all. That's why Shelly says, let's go share the live. This is the song. This is Super. Anyway, with Kiana, that's Ilda. This is Indio. And everybody else joining us here on Cuba Radio.
Vas a estar bien, dijiste, luego te fuiste. Fue lo mejor, huiste, nunca volviste. ¿Qué hice mal? ¿Cómo pasó? Dime sin ti qué hago yo. Si lo que no mata me hiciera más fuerte, tal vez sería superhéroe. Si lo que no mata me hiciera más fuerte, tal vez pudiera ser inmune al dolor. Y aquí dejó tu adiós. Nada importó, mentiste, nunca me amaste. Tuve razón, ya viste, voy a olvidarte. ¿Qué hice mal? ¿Cómo pasó? Dime sin ti qué hago yo. Si lo que no mata me hiciera más fuerte, tal vez sería superhéroe. Si lo que no mata me hiciera más fuerte, tal vez pudiera ser inmune al dolor. Que aquí dejó tu adiós, que dejó tu adiós. Si lo que no mata me hiciera más fuerte, tal vez sería superhéroe. Si lo que no mata me hiciera más fuerte, tal vez pudiera ser inmune al dolor. Y aquí dejó tu adiós.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody's raving, amazing voice, beautiful
Thank you, everybody.
song, angelic voice. The whole thing was awesome. The whole song was awesome. Shelly's sending out hearts, people clapping, everything. I mean, beautiful song, beautiful voice. Well, where did Hilda go? Oh, she left us. She left us. She left us.
It probably glitched out with the video.
Yeah, it glitches that way sometimes. Janie Rios is saying beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
So there you are. I mean, all these people, I got Facebook, I got Twitter, I've got Twitch, I've got uh, uh, um, YouTube in here, and they're all just applauding your performance on this song. And it's really wonderful to see so many people from so many different locations all across the world, all across the country, just enjoying your music. And it's really awesome. You know, um, you've crossed over. I mean, as a performer, you're performing with the band, which is really good, performing in front of people and stuff like that. But when you have a song that's out there that people are enjoying, that people are trying to get, that people are attaching themselves to. Alfredo says the aliens took hold. I don't know if that's quite right, but okay, we'll go with that one. But what I was trying to say was that, has it come across your mind yet that um, you've crossed that threshold now that, um, hey, she's back. Welcome
I
back,
thought
bestie.
I did a Keana.
Yeah, you were just trying to get the attention. No, I was telling Kiana that now that she's released this song and it's so people are so supportive and they're really sending out their appreciation for her vocal performance, for the song overall, and everything else. Shelly says thank you to everyone for supporting this song and Super Eriwa, and supporting Kiana and everything else. um, you've crossed over to that threshold where now people are gonna fall in love to your music. People are gonna hold hands to your music. People are gonna they're gonna have their first kiss. They're gonna dance their first dance. They're going to there she's gone again. She's a glitch. You're back.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, people are going to, it's gonna be that junior high kid. He's gonna tell his buddies that his elbow touched her elbow in front of everybody, and,
I'm back.
for the first time.
I'm back.
You know, it's gonna be to your music. Have you ever thought about that?
Mm.
I thought about it, but not like that. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So now you're.
That's so cool. I thought it was so awesome. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Sparky's in Hatch, New Mexico. It's a really popular burger place with green chili. And I was friends with one of the workers there, and he told me he consistently plays my music in their restaurant. And I thought that was such a cool concept. His name is
That is
Carlos.
cool.
Shout out to Carlos. He's so
That
cool.
is so cool.
Go, Carlos. It's just refreshing to hear a new artist. Alfredo says, yes, it is. It's refreshing. And that's what we try to do here on Cuba Radio. We try to support all the new artists. We do say, and I know we've said it to you, Alfredo, and we keep saying it to everybody that's out there listening. If you know of anybody that is a new artist, or if you are a new artist, send in your music. As long as it follows the standards, the broadcast standards, has an
Mhm.
ISRC code, then we'll be happy to listen to it and put it on the air. We are here to promote music. We do not dictate to people what is going to be heard. We let the audience decide. We don't decide that for them. We let them decide. We are 100% in support of new artists and how they can get their music heard. And that's what our job is to do: is to help, not hurt, not to impede, but to promote. And that's what we try to do
Yeah.
here. Real quickly, Kiana, for those people that want to buy your merch, do you have any merch? Do you have any merch to sell? Are you planning to get some merch if you don't already have some?
It's definitely in the works right now. At the
Mhm.
moment, I don't have any merch being sold though.
That's cool. But I mean, as long as you got it some planned, I'm a big fan of caps. You know,
Noted.
yeah,
I'll put a sticker in it.
there you go.
But
That's
in the meantime, they can still go and stream and buy your song everywhere on all digital platforms,
that's
Yep.
right?
right. Correct. On
Yeah.
all of it. Yes, I have every restaurant that I go to play Ali's song.
Oh.
Yes, there you go.
Aw.
Well, it is on our our hot Tejano hit list here on Cuba Radio because, well, I had early access to it, so it kind of it's kind of cheating on my side.
Now he's just showing off.
No, I'm showing off. Just saying, hey, if you want to buy a house in San Antonio, Ricky Ray Hernandez joining us, virtual vibes. You don't know my hey,
All right.
Ricky Ray. He plays I think the saxophone, right, Ricky? Saxophone with La 45. Great guy, and
Cool.
So yeah,
It's a great group.
oh yeah, lovely music, wonderful music.
I'm learning saxophone.
Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting. I always wanted to play the saxophone, but my mom made me play the flute instead.
I
Flute, that's cool too. You
he
play nice songs with that.
says what's
What's that?
He does play the saxophone. I play the saxophone too. It's the air saxophone.
That's a
See?
trumpet.
No. The
Oh,
trumpet. Oh, I think
that's a
That's a
trombone.
trombone.
trombone. Whatever. So he
We'll
says,
give
would
him the
love to move
triangle.
to San Antonio. Alfredo says, there you go. So Ricky Ray is your man. He can help you out. I'm sorry. Shelly just put down, that's a tuba.
That's a tuba.
Are you trying to remark about my size, Shelly?
Tuba.
Eee.
Oh, that is not cool. Es puro flows. no, no, that's cool. I just lost my train of thought. She just called me fat. So your next song that what's your because New Mexico's music is a little different. New Mexico's music is more kind of
It's so fast.
yeah, it's different. You know, Stephanie Montiel is from Stephanie Montiel is from New Mexico, so she's got that vibe there. I know Virginia Valor, she's got ties to New Mexico.
Mhm.
Gabriela Salazar, she's another one from New Mexico that I've interviewed before. Alfredo, both Alfredo and Shelly love that comment. Thank you for that.
But you kind of set yourself up for that one.
I know they're laughing at my pain. I feel so much love. But no, it's a different style. So how are you liking? Because you came to San Antonio for for um for fanfare. You did perform at fanfare, correct?
Yep.
What was that like for you coming to San Antonio and doing that's a different experience for you, isn't it?
It was so cool. It was so fun. I stayed a week there and I fell in love with the city and the food and the people and the fanfare was so busy and I loved it. It was so
Aw.
cool. I loved it. It was so fun.
That's cool.
10 out of 10 would recommend and would go again.
They don't have any hatch chilies, because I know you're from New Mexico, and
I hated that. I take it back.
that's
9 out of 10.
9
There
out of
was
10.
no
9 out of 10.
No hatch.
Even asked Shelly. I was at Whataburger and I was like, oh, there's no chili. I was hurt. I was hurt.
They have a season for it, though. There is a season for
Yeah.
hatch chilies.
It's probably not that good though.
Well, no. Hold on.
Tell us how you really feel.
There's a season for it. They don't just get them every year, all year round.
And
If
in
they don't
Mexico,
get it
they
from New
do.
Mexico, I'm not trying it.
Uh-oh. Shelly's like, dude, the Whataburger story.
Ah!
And
You want me to say it? I'm not gonna say it. You say it. Unless you give me the go. I won't.
you can
I think
say
that was the go.
that's the go of the Whataburger
I
story.
need a verbal yes.
The as long as we understand when we talk about nalgas, is going down. Is going down. Because
Okay,
this
I'll
is an
say it.
interesting story. Saluditos from Kansas. We saw that performance at fanfare. Elena de Leon. Oh, nice to
I
see
love
Elena.
Kansas. That's where my family's from.
From Kansas.
I have
Oh,
family
wow.
in Kansas. I
Oh,
love
cool.
Kansas.
Kansas is.
It's
I have
black, but I
family
love
in
it.
Kansas. I have family in Kansas. It was more than nalgas.
Okay, now you have to tell the
Okay,
story.
I'll say it. Okay,
Dun, dun,
so
dun. Hold on,
this is so fun.
hold on.
Okay,
Okay. And once upon a time, Keana was in San Antonio along with Shelly Lares at Whataburger. And
all right. So I asked Shelly the question, and I feel like it's the equivalent of saying when you're a cop, "Oh, today's slow." I asked Shelly, "What's the craziest thing you've seen in San Antonio?" Okay, so she's like, "Oh, I don't know. Haven't seen anything too crazy." So we're on our way. We're leaving the radio talk show um, event, and we're like, "Oh, we're kind of hungry." So we decided to go stop at Whataburger because it's open, and I guess that's like a staple for musicians too, Whataburger. And I we sit down and we're just relaxing, and so okay, so we're just chilling, and we find out that there's a homeless person cleaning herself in the bathroom sink. And I guess the worker like went back there. We were kind of all just chilling and told her to leave. She doesn't leave. Um, and she proceeds to kind of, we're just like talking, trying to ignore her and stuff because she only has a shirt on. Okay. She turns to us,
Okay, let's revisit that. Say that again. She what?
only has a shirt on.
As in no socks.
No.
No
No
shoes.
socks. I don't know, maybe one sock. I wasn't looking. I was not looking. It was
And
pouring rain outside.
Shelly
No
says,
socks.
no chonies.
It was pouring rain. It was like the atmosphere of that night was just intense. Okay, it was hailing, crazy storm outside. The rain was going this way. It wasn't going down. So it was crazy. She turns to us. Dang it! She turns to us. She goes, "Are you Shelly Lawrence?" And I look at her, and I'm like, "How is she gonna handle this? This is like, how is she?
Well,
This
like
is like
Shelly,
something
Shelly
life throws
did.
at you. You don't know what to do." So I was like, "She's a professional. She got this." And she goes, "Hi, yeah, I am Shelly." And then the next words that come out of her mouth haunt me to this day. "Can I sit with you guys?" And we're like, I was like, "No." I was like, "No, please."
No, no,
She
no,
was,
no.
I was like, "No, no, I don't know who you are. You're scaring me." I was like, "Dude, I'm so scared." And then Shelly, I'm like, "What are you gonna say? Please help us." And Shelly's like, "No, we're talking about business. We're talking about music, and it's a private conversation." I was like, "Yes, yes, that's yes, yes." I was like, "Oh my god, that was like so quick. It was the quickest response ever, but it was so professional. Handled it perfectly." I was like, "We got this in the bag. We're good." And so we just keep sitting down, and I believe Des, she went to go sit away from us, and then she asked, "Well, can you guys buy me some food?" And Des decided to go buy her a burger, and we're kind of just all eating for a little bit. Yeah, Des bought her food, and we're just eating there, and she's like, we're just minding our business. She's happy over there, sitting away from us with her food, and then I remember I was just eating, and we're kind of finishing up. She picks up her stuff and sits right next to us, kind of right next to me and my mom, because we're like on the outside table. And I was like, "Oh shit." I was like, "Shit, she's coming over here." Sits down, starts eating her food, and then Shelly's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're still talking." And I was like, "Okay." So she gets up, and I remembered, I think she leaves, okay, because it's been a while. So we're like, "Okay," we finish up, and then at the same time, she finishes up, and I already got a bad feeling about it. I'm like, "Heck no. It's gonna be timing. She's timing this. I know she's planning something." Still pouring rain outside. Okay. So Des is like, "You know what? I'll go get the car. I'll go get the car. It's raining." And I thought that was like such a gentleman, man. He goes and gets the car for us, pouring rain. And as we're going outside, she's going outside.
Oh
Same
no.
door. We're like, "Oh crap." And I remember looking at my mom, like, "Mom, I'm gonna run in this freaking car." And I swear, I'm so scared. So Des pulls up the car, and I kid you not, it's with like super fast pace within like 10 seconds, 5 seconds maybe. We're all running to the car, and at the same time, no chonies and everything, she starts running to the car.
Shelly says,
She's
with no chonies and a burger.
I don't even know where she left her burger. My heart was pounding. I was struggling to open the door. I was like, "Oh shit, it's raining. We got this crazy lady coming after us. I don't know what to do." So I hop in the car. I literally throw myself into the car. I think I felt my mom push me because she felt the same way. Pushes me in the car. Everyone gets in the car. Everyone's stuffed in there. And then we close the door immediately. She's right there, starts hitting the door and hitting the window. And we're like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." We literally do not have room. And we like We start leaving, and then she starts chasing our car in the rain. She was not letting us go, and we're like, oh my gosh. It was so scary. It was so scary because
Wait,
I don't know.
But that was Shelly Lattes, man.
what happened?
I know she
This is a
would've
good
got me.
question.
She
Mondo
got
has a good question. What
You're
happened
right.
to the French fries?
I don't know. She might have gone back in there, but she just dropped everything to go be with Shelly, and I was like, dang, I want friends like that.
Hey, that's dedication, man.
Dedication.
Shelly says that while waiting to get into the street, she was running after the car. You got my fries! No, just kidding.
It was so sad. I felt so bad for her.
She's
But
holding
at
the,
the same
she's
time,
holding the burger with no chonies. Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
that-
she did.
Pero
after
that's
the
a
story,
true fan.
So
That's a
after
true
the
fan
story-
right there.
yeah.
Did y'all record it?
I didn't even. I had all my stuff on me, and I wasn't even thinking. I was getting in the car. After the fact, Shelly turns to me and she goes, "That right there." And I was like, "What do you mean?" That was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me.
Definitely.
It
Definitely.
was bad. It was bad.
Oh man.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely the. Oh my gosh. She had no choni, ladies. Maybe I should have bought her some. Oh, she should have bought her some chonies. I don't know if I would buy. I don't know where to buy chonies in the first place. Such a great story and commentary of the show, Rob. Thank you so very much, Ricky Ray. She was just.
It was crazy, and so I don't know. That's a very prominent memory I have with Shelly.
Yeah, so you could sit there and reminisce and say, children, let me tell you about the no chonies lady. And so it was just.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
And that's just really strange. That was really awesome. Thank you so very much for
Well,
sharing.
now you can say that you've seen it all.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
See, and I don't get any of those funny stories because I'm a big guy. So people are usually doing the opposite with me, because they all expect me to have food. Just because I'm a big guy, they expect me to have food.
Yeah.
Or like when I go to the beach, they always want to try to push me back into the water and stuff. Hurry up, he's dying. It's just like.
But I
Got
really
har-
appreciated
harpooned
how
3
Shelly
times.
handled it though, because it was very professional, yet understanding, yet she set the boundaries. And I was like, dang, that was cool. Like she thought on her feet. It was so cool. It was so cool.
They didn't sell Whataburger chonies, or I would have. They actually do. You know what? I know they sell Whataburger uh, 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 a nightgown and stuff like that because I bought some.
Did you have a pair?
No, because I bought some. My sister-in-law lives in Colorado, and that's the one thing that she misses the most. When she comes down to Texas, the first thing she does, as soon as she crosses the border into Texas, there's a Whataburger like 100 feet into Texas from Oklahoma. As soon as you cross the border, there's a Whataburger right there, and that's the very first place she stops because she misses her Whataburger. And so
Aw.
every year for Christmas, I buy her Whataburger stuff, and so I've bought like everything Whataburger has to offer. So I know that they have Whataburger chonies because I bought Whataburger chonies. Not for me.
That's what you say.
And then in Texas, do you guys have chorizo?
Yeah.
Yes.
The New Mexico kind? Is it the New Mexico kind though?
No, because New Mexico is not really a new Mexico. It's an old Mexico. So we have real chorizo here. No, just kidding. I don't know. I don't like
But that's
chorizo.
a really good explanation because you're right. I mean, I practically I do live in like old Mexico because I'm like down here in the valley. So this all used to be Mexico before,
The
well,
Valley? You're from the Valley?
yeah. Well, I'm not from the valley. I'm actually from the Corpus Christi area, but I live in the valley now. So I'm in Harlingen.
The Rio Grande Valley, right?
Mhm.
That's the soccer team that played against El Paso when I went to go sing.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
I felt like I had like a little piece of Anika with me.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
yes,
I'm so
I live
happy.
like maybe I would say 30 minutes from her.
Oh, what? That's cool.
Yeah.
That is.
Dang. There's so much talent in the Valley.
There's so much
Really.
talent everywhere.
How often do you open up a journal and set the pencil ready and flow some rhymes and see what reveals through you? What topics are you gravitated towards Ricky Ray asked. That's a good question, Ricky. What's
That's a
the
very good question.
yeah? What are your topics that you find yourself writing about?
Hmm. I find myself writing a lot about my childhood growing up, the culture that I was surrounded with, and family. And then weirdly, heartbreak, even though I haven't really got my heart broken, it was like a seventh grade thing. It wasn't even really.
What's his
But
name? What's his name? I'll take him out. I'm an old Lawrence.
but it was heartbreak, and I never really experienced that.
No, Lawrence, we're not gonna kill him. It's just like
Hey, but now you can write about chones.
Jonas. There you go.
Can you imagine?
That's a
Listen to
good
Jonas standing on a street corner with some French fries in her hand. No ketchup, no ketchup.
But yeah,
Ricky
I
Ray,
like
if
to
you're
write.
wondering, Ricky, I dream about spiders, bro. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
very poetic, dude. You have you.
It's deep.
Yeah. Jenny says, I want to hear Dez's version. his version
Dude,
his version is Ay Dios mío. I bought her a burger and Ay Dios mío.
this was our getaway driver.
I know. It's like in
I
Texas,
want to hear that too.
right? Elena says, in Texas, every time I go to Tex, a Whataburger is a must. Every time she goes to Texas, it's a must. I miss Whataburger
Aw.
too. So originally from the RGV, she is originally from the RGV. That's
All right.
You know what's funny? I was on the radio with DJ Hendog, and it was my very, I think it was my very first interview. And I wasn't surrounded with music as the Tejano music industry as much as I am now. And so he asked me, "What's your favorite place to go eat?" And he was kind of referring to the 24-hour restaurants like Whataburger, but I went and said Arby's. And everyone in the show like started laughing at me, and I was like, "What? I like Arby's." And they're like, "No, like Whataburger." And I was like, "I've never had Whataburger."
oh
Oh
gosh.
my gosh. So was that your first Whataburger experience?
Damana Soblin. Damana
Yeah,
Soblin.
yeah.
That's a sin, woman. What's wrong with you?
You
I
will
never.
never ever forget it.
I know now you've been baptized
Whataburger's ruined for her now. She's
I
never
know
going
with the no
back.
chones lady now. It's like
Yeah.
now you can tell that story to your grandkids when you're a grandma later on in the future. It's like now you know, kids, if you don't behave, I'm gonna send you to the no chone lady from Whataburger. You know, like, oh, grandma said the no chone lady's gonna come. She's gonna put me in a Whataburger bag and she's gonna take. You know, that's what I.
Yeah, I guess that's like a really prominent thing is musicians eating at Whataburger because it's after their show and it's open late.
It's
But
open 24/7. I know I hang out with a lot of artists and everything else. One of the ones that's really interesting is Monica Saldivar. She loves Taco Palenque in San Antonio, and that's open 24 hours. And that's her place. And
I
one
love
time,
taco palenque. We have some down here in the valley.
yeah, I've never eaten it until she took me one time, and I was like, okay. And she's like, you don't like this place, and I was like, well, I'm allergic to peppers and onions, so. Hmm. She's like, how can you be allergic to peppers and onions? And you're being a Mexican. And I was like, Michuampi Chelo? No, Mexicali? Maybe. So, no, 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 no. Elena says, I'm originally from the Valley, and Whataburger is a must when I visit Texas. Of course it is. Yes, it's a must. Make this story into the next cumbia.
no, that would be
Mira
so
cómo se
cool.
va,
Shelly, let's
cinchones.
get on it. Let's get on it, Shelly.
Right.
Me and Des will sing it. That would be so cool.
You can just call it cinchones.
Cinchones.
Jonas.
Cinchones. What's your name?
Everything about it.
Hey, that could be a number one hit right there. You never know. They'll be bumping it up in the club, you know.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's my song, girl. That's my song. Let's go sing it.
No.
That's my song. That's my cumbia. I throw that one down. You know what that means, right? You know, that's what I'm singing. I'm on that. That's my song. This is my girl song. I used to be a DJ and I would hear that all the time. It's like, wow, okay. It's like, aren't you a mom or something? You should be at home. It's like 5 o'clock on a Wednesday, you know? It's like, I'm here at the club. I'm taking care of my
This is my song.
I'm doing my song. That's the best. That's the best place to get culture is DJing at a club because you see all of them. You know, it's everything is there.
Yeah.
So it's you get all the culture. I started DJing when I was 15, and there were women that were like 40 years old buying me drinks, trying to take me home, which was really cool because it was like, um, I know your grandson. I think I'm
I'm
your granddaughter. So Alfredo says, I guess you have to be from Texas to like Whataburger.
We
Oh,
have Whataburger in New
no.
Mexico, but because my town is so small, my town's so small, we don't have a Whataburger. It's only like an hour away. We have
Oh,
Blake's
wow.
though, and Blake's has green. Actually, our Whataburgers have green chili in them too.
Mhm.
I just like green chili, but
Oh, don't say that. That's a Tejano sin, not to have a Whataburger.
yeah, we have Whataburger, and I
Yeah,
have tried it. My experience was interesting, but it was a good burger.
it was a good
Minus
burger. It
9 out
was
of 10 because there's no green
See,
chili.
but the real question is though, will you be returning back to Whataburger?
That's a good question.
No.
Is it because of the burgers or because of the cinchones?
It's like I get it ansias because what if it happens again? I'm just kidding. No, I'll go back. I'll be there.
I want to know where this No Chones lady is, man, just to
No,
take pictures.
no.
No touchy, no touchy, just pictures. No, just kidding. Jenny Reno says, I am born and raised in the RGV and I don't like Whataburgers. Goodbye, Janie. Just kidding.
Well, no, okay, I have a confession. I was born and raised here in Texas, and I used to love Whataburger. But when it went corporate and went all the way up to Chicago, and they just messed with things. It's not the same. It's not the same Whataburger. It doesn't taste the same.
Elena says, you guys are too funny. Taco Palenque, yummy. There you go. That's true.
They're just super expensive.
David Casada says, gotta go later, peeps. That's my brother.
Aw.
Hey,
Bye, David.
thank you.
Thanks for
Hey,
being here.
yeah, that's my hero. He's the one that gave me my part of his liver for me to live.
You really
Oh,
got the
wow.
bun. Why would you say that?
She
That's part of
really,
the song, dude.
she really got buns. She got buns. The girl got buns, hun. I like big buns and I like them round. I like some seasoning, I like them brown. So sorry. Maybe No Chones lady will be famous and scare all the lloronas away. That's the one thing I love about Mexican people. I grew up with like Cinderella and Snow White and all of that other stuff. What did y'all get? La Llorona, Chupacabra, and all this other stuff. So, like,
And the egg. Don't forget about the egg.
the egg and 7-Up and and what was it? Vicks. Yeah, Vicks
Vicks,
Victory.
Vicks, everything.
Yeah, I know Vicks fixes everything. I broke my leg, put some Vicks on it. What? It's just like it's just like right. It's like they gave me the eyeball. The what? The eyeball. And y'all do everything is a 2. Mira, look it. Watch it, look it. Mira, watch it over here. What? And everything's a fart. Puro pedo. Ay, va a ir pedo. Hey, puro pedo. No, hombre, que hay pedo. Hey, get his pedo. Wait, what? It's like,
And he's not Mexican.
I know. I pick it up, girl. I got it. I'm serious. So Alfredo says it's my California talking. There you go, California. I like
All
California.
right.
They're cool. The first Californian I ever spoke to when I got to California, when I landed there, he was this blonde haired dude with dreadlocks. He had blonde dreadlocks. I was like, damn, bro, heard of dreadlocks, but shitlocks, But anyway, he's like, dude, bro, could you help out a Vietnam veteran, bro? And I'm like, dude, you're like 2 years older than me. What were you, the drummer boy? Oh, I mean, like, go for it, veteran, bro. Go for it. I was like, yeah, okay, bro. So, yeah, maybe not. So, let's see here. Jenny says Shelly will be writing a song tonight about No Chones lady.
Yeah.
Oh no, that means she's gonna have to have dreams about it first.
And then she's running. She was running and she was clapping con las cachetes. She was running and clapping.
Can we
Poor
change
Shelly.
the subject, please?
I'm helping. I'm helping here.
gonna
trying
be
to.
reliving this
You're
whole
making
thing in
me
her
relive
dreams.
the moment when it
It's
hurt.
just like, and the jigglies and the jigglies and the jigglies and the jigglies. I don't know.
I will press the leave button, man. I will leave.
La lady in La Waterburger, cinchones. She clearly wasn't a worker. Thank you, Ricky
The
Jordan.
tempo of the song is gonna be the speed she was running after the
Thank
car.
you. Oh, Keana's fault. That's right. It's all her fault. My sister-in-law says the Jonas Brothers made a song about the conversation. It's called the Waffle House.
Wow.
No, I mean, oh my goodness. So no, I mean it's. I'm sorry, we had to we had to throw that one out there. Keana, don't feel bad, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
Ken was like, yeah, next.
So, talking about your music. Wait, what is it? Talking
Now
about,
that we're getting off the chonis.
put it off on the Ricky Ray goes. Clapping's gonna have a whole new meaning for you now. I'm just gonna say.
I have to do this.
Stop, please. It looked like those ass cheeks was chewing on some bubble gum. It was just going out the like eating some toast. I'm sorry. I get on a tantrum and I can't help it myself. I'm sorry. Jenny Reese says Hilda, Shelly will have to go get into character with no Jordan. Oh my goodness. Just oh gosh. Okay. So let's take a deep breath. Let's step back. Let's step back. Let's
Everyone breathe.
everyone breathe. Yes. So we are here. We are here.
Let's get back to the music.
Back to music. Let's go ahead and talk to music. Not about the Chones girl, but let's talk about other things. Wonderful things. Keana, we are so happy that you are here. Shelly's like, I know. I know that. Just we are so glad that you were here and hopefully you are enjoying yourself. Uh, um, and we wish you nothing but the best. So,
Thank you.
and Ricky Ray says, so when shall this manifest into the next jam?
Shelly has to dream about it first and then she'll write a song.
Please don't say sticky jam.
Yes.
Sing, 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 sing. Says Shelly Lattice. So I guess that she wants you to sing something. Hope to meet you in Kiana. You sound like you're so much fun, and you are so much fun.
Thank you.
What's your
Can I sing?
what's your go to? What's your when you go to? I mean, do you? I know you sing with your band, which is awesome, and I believe I have. See if I can share something local that I have from you.
Ooh, while he's doing that, if you were to go to karaoke bar, what would your go-to
Whitney
song be?
Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, which one?
The one that goes, don't make me close from the door. What is that song?
That's a good song.
Oh, somebody I know sings that.
I have nothing.
Yes.
Mhm.
I love
It's one
I
of my
just watched the Whitney
favorites.
Houston movie yesterday. I was staying up till 2 in the morning, crying my eyeballs out. Oh, I wish I could have seen her live. I love Whitney Houston with my whole heart.
Yeah. I feel yeah. Mine's Aretha Franklin. I'm a big Aretha Franklin
Ooh.
fan. Yeah. And I was this close to finally getting to see her.
Really?
And it was gonna be on my birthday in Houston. And then like a month or two before she canceled, and then she didn't perform anymore after that. It's right when she got sick. And I cried so bad because I was like, that's my hero. And yeah,
That's how I felt when
but it's
Shelly
okay.
came to my town and I missed it.
Oh no. For me, I've always wanted to see Tina Turner.
Ooh.
Now I've seen the two people that I wished I could have seen was Tina Turner and Tom Jones.
Mm.
I've
Oh, oh,
seen,
those are good
yeah,
picks.
I've seen like Engelbert Humperdinck, and I've seen like Gladys Knight and the Pips, and I've seen a lot of artists, and been to a lot of different concerts and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
those are the two that I had a big crush on Tina Turner because she had a wonderful voice and just a true show of power and strength of a woman redeeming herself, reclaiming herself from such a horrible relationship. There's something so attractive about a woman who will not let anyone put herself down, let anyone put her
Mhm.
down, and to recover and just do it in such a my kind of way. She did it her way. She's just it's an amazing person. It's Tejano time. Buddy joins us. He says, "Hey there from DFW. How are you doing?"
Hey.
So there's this song that I just came across. That this is Keana. Let's just take a listen. This is something that I was able to drag up, and it's a little surprise. Ah, girlfriend.
Dang, that's such an old video. Look how short my
Beautiful.
hair is. So long now.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's an awesome.
That's not
And then
even
you
a
get,
bar anymore.
huh?
That's not even a bar
Oh.
anymore.
It's not. What is it now?
Now it's just a hall.
Well, it's awesome. Shelly
Wow.
says that's my girl,
Aw.
Aw.
and there it's an oldie and a goodie. You got some great music there. But he says it's a very nice vocals.
Aw, so
It's
sweet
good
of
to
her.
see all these guys here with you, Kiana. Any of those old timers related to you? Lots of old school. Jamie's asking.
No, they're not, unfortunately.
It's
The
a
guitar player in
Aw.
the front, he actually still plays with us. His name is Ray. And the saxophone player as well still plays with us. His name's Andy. It's his birthday today.
happy birthday, Andy.
Aw.
Shelly says it's Whataburger now.
Let me see if
Never
I
ends.
don't. Oh, I think I see. The gentleman in the white also plays with us. I believe that's Julian Hawkes. I believe so. Okay. Yeah, I think.
Ricky says, keep crushing and oohing that microphone and stage. That's right, Rick. Thanks, man.
I love Someone of Me. That's a really cool song.
Ricky says he did.
Mhm.
I mean, Rick Valderrama says I didn't see any chickens.
I would have had them with me if I could have brought them in, though.
He'd be clucking around, wouldn't he? Yeah, Puro Pedo Talk Show says awesome voice, an
Thank
awesome
you.
voice. Yes, it is, man.
Mhm.
You know, and how long ago is this? This wasn't recent. Like you said, your hair was real short, and this one.
Ooh, maybe 2 years, a year and a half ish.
Oh, wow.
We play a lot differently now too. It's
Yeah.
more feely.
Wow.
That's an old video, dang.
Yeah, the way
Well, you're amazing, girl. There's no
Thank
denying
you.
that. You are amazing.
an old video, she says. That's an old video,
And I
gosh.
remember that me in that video would have no idea what adventures were to come from music.
Yeah.
And there's still many, many more coming your
I
way.
know. This is just the beginning, sweetheart. You're just starting out. And you know what? We are so appreciative of you being here and sharing some time with us.
Mhm.
And I know I can speak for Ilda. We extend that invitation for you to come back at any time, whenever you want to. You
Thank
know,
you guys.
it's just,
I
you
love to. It's so fun. I could talk all day.
Shelly says that's just the beginning, Mama. That's just the beginning, of course. And Alfredo says, "Is that your band?" Yes, it is. And the name of your band is.
Siempre. You can follow us on Facebook at Siempre Baird NM.
So let me go ahead and this is the point of the show where we give you the floor, where you get to go ahead and say your thank yous, your shout outs, and let people know where they can get a hold of
Mhm.
you and all your information and everything else. This is all you. We're going to go ahead and step out and let you go ahead and do your thing and say your thank yous, your well wishes, and whatever it is that you want to say. This is all you, girlfriend.
Okay, great. Thank you guys so much for being here with us today. I'd like to have a very special shout out to Fanny Girl from Tucson, Arizona. I can't wait to see you again at the Lordsburg Tejano Festival. Also to my promoter, Rosie Allison Villa, and all the Shell Shock family. Thank you so much, Shelly, for giving me this opportunity and allowing me to be able to share my voice in the Tejano industry. And thank you guys so much to my supporters and my listeners out there, everyone from New Mexico, Texas, and all around who enjoy Superhéroe and loved it just as much as I do. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you guys had an amazing time with us. It was so very special to spend some time with you guys this afternoon, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you guys.
Right. Shelly's like, sing, sing, sing. I wondered she want you. Do you have a song that you wanted to sing or something?
Yeah, if you guys like, I can sing my song, or I can even try Whitney Houston too.
Whatever you
This
want.
is your call, sweetheart.
Okay.
We don't ask artists to sing, but if they want to, that's up to you. That's your call.
Let me sing some Whitney
Go
Houston.
for it, girlfriend. Go for it.
Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you dare? Don't walk away from me now. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you.
Oh,
Thank
yay. Oh, that
you.
was so good.
That was really good. For those of y'all that weren't paying attention, that was me in backups. I was singing backup vocals. So just so you know, yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Thank you.
of course, that
Oh, that was so good.
was
I
great.
can't
That
wait
was
to
terrific.
see what happens in the future for you because you have such a bright future and you've got wonderful people around you guiding you. And so it's sky's the limit, girlfriend.
Yes.
Sky's the limit.
And you are just, you have an amazing voice, amazing control, and it's just, I mean, all you deserve all the accolades that you've been given. It's just you're such a joy to talk to too, as well. You were such a sweetheart when we talked at fanfare, and it's wonderful and refreshing to see somebody young and enthusiastic and such a
Mhm.
command of their voice. For a lot of people, they take time to get their voice you know uh, uh, in control and stuff like that. But you're way ahead of the game, and these people, they're chiming in. Yeah, she's got an amazing voice, beautiful, wow, great, beautiful voice. And those are well deserving, and it's wonderful that people appreciate you, and you will keep
Mhm.
continuing. And Shelly is a great person to go ahead and lead you. And if there is anything that we can do for you, we are here for you. And once again, the door is open. You can come and come back anytime. Just, you got my
Thank
number.
you.
Give me a call. you know so and let us know. Shelly says, thank you, family Ilda and Indio, of course, love you both. Thank you for supporting all of my
Aw.
amazing artists, and I'm so proud. Shell Shock is getting started. Yes. And Shelly knows that as
Mm.
well. I always, whenever she's, I call her all the time and say, hey, I've got some time. Send me somebody. Send me somebody that and I'm always trying to support and trying to help, and heal the both of us. That's what we want to do.
Mhm.
We want to support the new artists, and try to help y'all
Yeah,
get out
yeah.
there. And so, congratulations on this song moving forward and doing as well as it does. And you know, you're I have nothing but great things and high expectations for you because of the talent that you obviously have shown. And you know, keep on moving, girl.
Thank you. Thank you
You
guys
know,
so much for having me. It's been such a fun time.
yeah. Even talking about the Nalga girl, that was pretty cool. So, I mean, it's not every day that I talk about nalgas. So
I tell you what, one of these nights, Shelly's gonna have that dream about this whole Whataburger experience, and the next day you're gonna have a song. I know what I'm telling you, but
yeah, and
I
it's
don't wish that on her.
yeah, it's like, she came up to me y me subió el colesterol con las nalgas, se me subió el colesterol. It's just like,
I'm telling you, title Scene Chones right there.
honest, there you go. Alfredo says, thank you, Indio and Hilda, for what you do. Thank you so very much, Alfredo.
Aw, it's our pleasure. It really is. We have so much fun doing this. And,
Chris.
I'm just so thankful to NDO for bringing me on and asking me, hey, you want to come and be crazy and co host with me? And I was like, yeah, I want to be crazy. And I love it. I love being crazy. I love meeting everybody. And I love talking about nochones and firemen.
It's awesome. It's wonderful. So there you have it. So go ahead, and the best thing you do, if you have those artists that you support, the only way to support Tejano music, and the best way to support your
Mhm.
favorite Tejano artists, is to go to their shows, buy their merch, buy the tickets, go and show them, and show them some love. And look, buy the music.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool that you stream it on Spotify. That's all right. But if you buy it, you know what? Check it out. You don't have to sit there and you don't have to look for it on your Spotify
And
playlist.
then when you buy it, go share it with your friends. And I don't mean like send them the download. I mean like actually share the link and say, hey,
Mhm.
go buy the song because it's really, really good.
Shelly says,
So and that's how new artists get
yeah,
heard. So go off and do that.
Shelly says, Hilda is a badass singer. Can't wait to work with her.
Yes,
There
I love
you
her TikToks too.
Aw, thank you, Shelly. I'm gonna cry.
go. Yeah, and she is an awesome singer. I know because I've heard her lots of times singing. She could do it.
And
Oh,
on
that's so
TikTok.
sweet. Thank you, Shelly. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, but
Oh, y'all are so sweet.
but yeah, stream their music and buy their merch. I support. I get the LMD.
I need
I
one of
got the
those.
desk cap. Where's my desk cap? It's around here.
He's looking
I
for
do.
it.
I have a desk cap. I bought the desk cap, and I have.
See, but now what we need is a Keana cap. That's
Right.
what we
We
need.
need a Kiana.
And I'm all about the koozies. So when you get some koozies, let me know and I will buy some koozies from you.
Definitely, the Kate Kiana, and she
Yes.
got. Oh my gosh! And the camera loves her. She's got some great pictures. I wasn't able to use all of them. She's got some great pictures. The camera loves you. You're a beautiful woman and young lady, and that's great. But yeah, no, support. Go out there and support them. And remember, if you are feeling down, if you are, it's today is not your day. If you're not doing it, just remember every day planes take off against the wind. You are worth it. Okay. Well, love you very much, guys. Thank you so very much for joining us there on Twitter, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Cuvo Radio. I love each and every one of y'all guys. Thank you so very much. We're gonna leave y'all with this from Kiana. This is Super Edaway. Her song. Kiana, could you hang on just a little bit because we need to take care of some radio stuff
Mhm.
after this. And
And
this
should
is.
I also share my socials too?
Oh yeah, share your socials, please.
You can find me on Facebook at Keana Huerta, Instagram as well, Keana Official _23, and my name is spelled Keana.
K E.
I'm also on TikTok too, Keana Huerta on TikTok.
Kiana Huerta on TikTok.
So go follow her on all platforms, guys.
Yeah,
Right now. Like, don't wait.
especially
Like, go
on
do it right now.
TikTok. I go live sometimes and it gets a little crazy. Maybe at 2 in the morning, and I'll just be like, "Yo, look at this stuffed animal I got."
TikTok is kind of crazy when you go live. I jumped on a live last minute. Was it Sunday night with Angel Jimenez? Oh my God. We were on there for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
It was fun. It's fun. Y'all need to go follow Kiana. Go follow her right now. Right
So
now.
it's TikTok and Facebook
And Instagram.
and Instagram. Do this. I'm putting it on so that way I can run it as a.
He's gonna get fancy.
Do it on a ticker. Bam.
No. Yeah.
I just spelled out your name. I don't know. I didn't remember all.
I love it.
So go ahead and look her up. Thank you so very much, guys, for joining us. That is today's show. We will see you next week. We're going to have another interesting artist joining us as well. Thank you very much, Kiana. Thank you so very much, Ilda.
Thank you,
And
Hilda.
I am NDO.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you so very much for all the people that were joining us, Shelly Lattice and everybody else, all the people that have joined us, all the new friends that we found today. And just remember, you are worth it. We appreciate you guys 100%. That is, we're going to leave you with Kiana's song here on Cuvo Radio.
Vas a estar bien, dijiste, luego te fuiste. Fue lo mejor, huiste, nunca volviste. ¿Qué hice mal? ¿Cómo pasó? Dime sin ti qué hago yo. Si lo que no mata hiciera más fuerte, tal vez sería superhéroe. Si lo que no mata hiciera más fuerte, tal vez pudiera ser inmune. adiós.